G'day. Today I'm going to be working on the doors of my Corolla. Just a little bit of styrofoam work on the door because the heat couldn't keep up with the cold. Amateur video at its best. The way she sits now, just putting away 3 kids slows you down quite a bit. That's the piece I was going to cut out. Hard to see, but the inner part needs to be cut out as well. And there's my high value Chinese 22 gauge steel. And that's what we're putting in. Time a little bit of cutting for the metal to replace on the door. My Chinese plasma cutter makes things a lot easier. I need a proper workbench, something fierce. Anyway, that's where we're at. Alright, so I got more of the door cut away. And I have my patch panels basically ready. Nothing too fancy. I guess I'll do a little quick snap when we get the inner part welded on. And then there's the outer part, and then I gotta pinch them together and a whole bunch of filler. Alright, so now we got the patches in place. I kind of skipped the part with the inner section, but it folds in and mates over top of that piece that's completely concealed now. And I did a little bit of we'll call it self-galvanizing zinc paint. Now it's just going to be a case of cleaning and welding, and drawing it all nice and tight, and blending it with filler at the end. I'm pretty satisfied with the way this thing's turning out. Still takes a lot longer than you think it does when you're a weekend deep for just the door. Alright, and there's the tack welds holding the patch panel in place. Try to keep it about as square as I can to the kind of contour of the door. Didn't have the gas on there at the point. But not terrible. Anyways, most of the blending happens with filler. So once I get that all where I like it and cleaned up, we're on the homeward stretch. Alright, here we go with a little bit more on the door. Basically, I'm going to butt weld the entire length end to end, or end and the other end. And then I'm just going to kind of tack along the seams. It's got overlap. And what I did was I brought the pinch seam in a little bit better. Well, now it looks a little bit more like a door. It'll fit, hopefully, when she shuts. And then, once I get all kind of that stuff finished up, got some filling to do. Crappy tire made a couple bucks off me today. Anyways. That's it. Alright, so we got our ground. Nicely blended at the butts. Nothing too pretty, but it's going to be filler anyways. And then, hopefully, I guess I'm going to wire wheel that a bit to clean it out more. And I'm going to do straight filler. I'm not going to put any zinc, because I think it'll hold better. And that way, I'll just do it from the back side, or the inside, whichever way you want to look at it. and it'll be sealed one way or the other. Alright, first coat of filler. Guess it's kind of like drywalling, if you know what that's all about. You never expect to do it all in the first shot. Say it takes about 2 or 3 layers, lots of sanding, and then swap putty and primer and blah 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 blah. Bodywork. Anyways, it's looking more like a door every time, which is nice. As long as you pretend like you didn't see the whole in-between parts where it's all just hacked together.